I want us today to review this 2018 Nissan Teana XV. You guys have been asking for a review of this car for a while now, and today we are here to do it. So if you're new to this channel, kindly subscribe because we do reviews of these cars on a daily basis. Now this one here is a 2018 Nissan Teana, and this car is actually the chief competitor to the likes of Mazda Atenza 2.5 liter, Mercedes-Benz C200, Volkswagen Ateon, and the very popular Toyota Mark X. As you can see here, the car looks actually very beautiful. It comes with this spoiler here at the back. It has a lot of chrome finishing. It has these beautiful taillights over here. It has these awesome alloys from Nissan, and also the interior is quite good. You get this leather on the seats, just like the leather that you get in a Nissan X-Trail. The seats are electrically adjustable. The steering wheel is the exact same steering wheel that you get in a Nissan X-Trail. The interior looks good, but not top quality. But from what I can tell you is that this one here is better than most of the sedans that you can get in the Kenyan market. Now, this car shares most of its parts with the likes of Nissan X-Trail and Nissan Murano. So in case of any problems, spare parts are readily available. But there's a catch with this unit. You need to be very careful with a Nissan. Not that it's bad, but because its sensors are very sensitive and they are very specific to what the manufacturer wanted. For example, the CVT fluid has to be the exact fluid that is supposed to be. When you're driving this car is majorly meant for the highways. If you're going to drive it on the off-roads in the city where there is stop and go, the CVT might struggle a little bit. I'm not saying it is the main problem, but basing on what reviewers have said and people own these cars, it has a bit of a challenge with the CVT, and especially for stop and go traffic, or maybe if you're driving in places where it will need you to accelerate and stop, accelerate and stop. But for swift driving, maybe in the highway, we'll just have to accelerate over long distances without any problems. This Nissan Teana does that perfectly. Now let us take a look. Before we do that, the asking price for this unit is only 2.3 million shillings. There's another XV like this, white in color. We are giving that to you guys at 1.6 million shillings. I don't know if I'll be able to do a review of that car, but it will be available in the channel probably today or tomorrow. Now this 2018 Nissan Teana comes with a 2.5 liter inline 4 petrol, which is of course naturally aspirated. It gives you 186 horsepower, 235 newton meters of torque, and power is sent to the front wheels via a CVT transmission. Of course, Nissan, they usually use CVT transmissions. Now this car comes with two-wheel drive, and you can get an option for a four-wheel drive, or I can say an all-wheel drive system. Fuel economy is not that bad. You get an average of 13.5 kilometers per liter, and that is some considerable fuel economy, because you know this one here is a 2.5 liter petrol engine, so you expect it to consume a bit more of fuel. Yeah, some of the good things that you get about this car is the design. It looks quite upscale. I love the finish that you get here on the front. I love a lot of chrome here. It looks actually very beautiful. The car has a number of sensors for added safety. The headlights here, you have a projector headlight, but you still get your halogen inside there. Daytime running lights on the edges. On the lower side, you get your fog lights, your turn signals, and I think some additional daytime running lights also on this side. I would say the car from the side looks actually upscale. This one is an entry-level luxury sedan from Nissan, and also it is a budget-friendly sedan. Let us look at the suspension. In terms of suspensions, we have this, you get the independent McPherson strut suspension, which is a bit more beefed up because this car has a 2.5 liter engine, which may require some good suspensions. In terms of tires, the tires will vary with the model of the trim of the car. Some come with 19 inches, some come with 18, and this one here comes with the 18-inch alloys and tires. We have some solid brake discs over there, which are actually very good. I have no problems with the braking in this Nissan Teana XV. On the sides, we have these turn signals here, a camera on the lower side of the side mirror, chrome-plated door handles, keyless entry, of course. You have chrome all over the window panes on the edges. The back side also, you have this beautiful chrome finish. With the tires, you get the same size tires, smaller solid brake discs, original alloys from Nissan, and of course you also get the independent multi-link suspension system at the back. So driving over long distances will be a bit more comfortable in this unit, unlike some of the other sedans in the Kenyan market. So if you're in the market for an entry-level luxury sedan with good comfort and good riding or driving dynamics, this Nissan XV could be the next car for you. Here at the back you have this beautiful spoiler here, even though it usually doesn't come with a spoiler. I think this one here is an aftermarket part. You have these brake lights over there. The trim level is an XV, of course. You have a lot of chrome finish. You can pop your tailgate from there. I think the car, there's something happening there. I don't know why it's not opening. And then here at the back you have a mix of LEDs and bulb technology. The taillights has and the brake lights comes with LEDs, while the turn signals and your reverse lights still uses the bulb technology, which we've seen across so many cars. They still use the bulb technology because it is something that is very much reliable as compared to some of these new technologies. Here at the back you get some sensors. The rear bumper looks okay, no additional features. You have two exhausts on this car, one on the right, one on the left, which is expected because of the 2.5 liter. Now let us jump into the interior of this unit. Let us see what we get inside there, and then of course by the end of it all you'll decide whether you want to buy a Nissan XV or you'd skip it. From the side mirrors you have your blind spot monitoring system. So the interior of this car looks decent, even though it is not the highest quality that you can get. I think I like the interior of a Mazda Atenza over the interior that you get in a Nissan XV. Naturally, in Nissans, they don't have high quality interiors as compared to other cars. Most of the interior in a Nissan, you'll get a lot of plastic materials, which I think it also helps with the pricing of the car. Because of the a lot of plastic finishing, you get a lower price as compared to the other vehicles. Starting here from the door, on the top side, you have this plastic finish. Here, you have synthetic leather on the armrests, and it feels a bit more soft, but shallow. You can actually feel the plastic on the inside. Beautiful stitches. You have these designs over here, brushed chrome plated door handle, power door controls. On this side you have two memory seat settings, a storage space, and a larger speaker on that side. As you advance into the interior, this is what you get. You have these beautiful synthetic leather seats. They are not the best quality leather, but yeah, since it's leather, we'll call it leather for now. On the lower side you have these electric seat adjustments, which are actually very good, and it kind of uplifts the scale of this vehicle. Let us sit inside here. Inside here I feel a bit more comfortable, but comparing with the seats that you get in a Mazda Atenza, I would say the Mazda Atenza feels a bit more luxurious. Some beautiful air vents over here, multiple controls on this side. You can activate your sensors using this button. You can activate your eco mode, pre-collision monitoring system, traction control, and of course you can open your tailgate from this side here. This is the steering wheel. It actually looks good, leather finish with some cool stitches. Controls for the infotainment system on the left side of the steering wheel. You have your cruise control on the right side of the steering wheel. You have your analog clusters over there, which I think most cars still utilize the analog clusters. And as you can see, the mileage on this unit is 95,000 kilometers as of now. On the dashboard you have several speakers on those sides, additional speakers over here, and some more speakers on the edges. Here at the center you have this beautiful finish. As you can see, the air vents are good, but it feels more plasticky. The dashboard also is very well designed, but most of it is plastic. If you compare to the other cars, some other cars come with wood trims, high quality plastic, some synthetic leather finish over there, but Nissan, this is entirely plastic. Controls for the infotainment system, very well placed. The controls on the right, you can see it's purely English, while the controls on the left are Japanese. ACs are good. For Nissan, I would say the ACs are fine. You have your push to start over there. The center console is good, but as you can see, it has a lot of this plastic, but no problem about that. It looks a bit more upscale, but not really. As you can feel, this is purely plastic. On this side you have the storage space that has one USB slot and a 12-volt output, and then here at the center you have this gear shifter for your CVT transmission, two cup holders. I think these are really good since they are independent, so you can actually use it separately. Seat warmers are located here, pretty good. I think it's a nice feature for a car of this level to have seat warmers. A larger armrest here. I would think you would get some leather, but unfortunately you don't have. You have a tray on top, and you get a deeper storage space on the inside with 12-volt output. So I would say it's very much practical, but in terms of the quality, I think it's a bit more basic. You have this front passenger seat, which is actually also the same as the driver seat. It is electrically adjustable, and in terms of storage, you have a large glove compartment, and you get this plastic finish all over. On the top side, you have analog rear view mirror, storage space over there. You get your sunroof. You can actually open your sunroof using this button, and I think the sunroof kinda uplifts this car a bit more if you compare it to the other vehicles. So yeah, apart from the sunroof, I don't see anything fancy about this car, but it is actually very, very good. In terms of driving, when the CVT is working properly, this is among the best cars that you can drive. The backside, the spacing at the back is decent. If you want a car that is that your passengers will be comfortable over long distances, this Nissan should be on your list. The seating here looks very, very comfortable. It looks good. Some pockets over here, warnings for your passengers to put on their safety belts, air vents, but they look a bit more basic. Look at this. You get this armrest, drop down armrest with 2 cup holders on it and nothing else. So I would say it is pretty good. Let us check out the boot section. Let us see what we get here. So you have this decent boot space, and actually get some large spacing over there. I think also Nissan usually give us some very decent boot space, and as you can see, you have some spare parts over there, and you get a spare tire also on the back, something that cars like the like the Mazda Atenza doesn't give you. So for Nissan to give you some of these features, I think it's something very, very good. Now, what are some of the pros and cons for this Nissan XV? Number one, should we start with the pros or the cons? For the pros, it is a luxury grade sedan. Decent fuel economy. For a 2.5 liter, you get 13.5 kilometers per liter. We talked about that. You get comfortable ride, good acceleration, especially when the CVT is working properly, and because of the independent multi-link suspension system, you get comfortable ride for over long distances. Another good thing about this Nissan Teana XV is the pricing. 2.4 million shillings for this unit is actually very good if you are basing on the pricing that you get in the other cars. The pros and cons of a Nissan XV: number one is it is a Nissan. Number two, we have sluggish CVT transmission, especially when it is faulty. Number three is that you have very sensitive sensors. Oxygen sensors are very sensitive also. What other thing? Electronic system is also very, very sensitive. Now, if you are a person that usually go for aftermarket infotainment system, if you try that in this vehicle, you might trigger so many problems in this unit. The suspension systems are not very good in terms of handling the off-road. You might run into trouble, so you need to be checking your suspension system annually, and also you need to be changing your transmission fluid every 40 to 60,000 kilometers. This car uses a very specific fluid, the CVT fluid. If you use the wrong fluid, you'll run into problems with this unit here. So those are some of the few things about the Nissan. I'm not saying it's a bad vehicle. It is like a Mercedes-Benz, and remember, Nissan and Mercedes had some partnerships some times back. So yeah, with Mercedes you have to use specific features that they say you need to. So for the Nissan, you also need to do the same. If you're sure you'll be doing that, then I would say this vehicle is actually very, very good. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do not forget to subscribe, comment and like, and also you need to share this.